going on here. There's a basic principle here. Basic principle is that you don't deploy forces into harm's way without knowing what's going on, without having some real-time information about what's taking place.
Now, what Jennifer's sources are saying is that these guys were on the ground with laser pointers. They were making repeated calls saying, we need help. All you need to do is send in something.
Well,
these are CIA operatives on the ground.
This soundbite from Leon Panetta, perhaps in anticipation of stories like Jennifer's, is an attempt to answer Fred's question, okay? We thought about it, he implies, but we didn't have good enough information to pull the trigger. And who the actual we is making that decision is kind of left unsaid. It is one that I would think would have to go all the way up to the president, but Panetta isn't confirming that.
How much better information do you need than watching it live? That's my question. I mean, by their own accounts, there's a drone over them watching it unfold. So I don't understand this idea that they don't have access to information.
They say that there's a lull in the fighting. They say they think it's over.
And
this is how they have people on the ground. I'm just saying what they say.
You have a CIA agent who gave his life because he was so convinced that the ambassador was in danger. I mean, this is so outrageous. Well, no, I cannot even understand how people are not more. There's a man who went and gave his life. He was so sure that this was going on. He made phone calls and was told to stand down. That's all you need to know. This man gave his life going to try to save this ambassador. Why did he do that if he didn't know what was going on?
Kirsten, if they had rushed a plane or planes, men, equipment, etc., there had been a crash, they'd been shot down, some of those guys had been killed, we would be discussing the disastrous failed rescue attempt. So, I mean, you can't simply say that it was a no-brainer.
Yeah, but Chuck, you don't not do it because it might fail. And look, nobody wants another Black Hawk Down situation, which was a real tragedy and also harmful politically to President Clinton back then.
Politics of it, or is it the rescuing the people of it?
I would dispute the notion that somehow it's a basic principle that if you don't know for sure everything that's going on, and Kirsten says, of course, they knew a great deal of what was going on. That you don't, if you have Americans in harm's way, you don't do anything.
But I want to make my point. I want to be crystal clear about this. Their claim that they didn't have enough intelligence is what is completely bogus on its face.
People on the ground and
you have someone on the ground who knows, who risked his life to go save other people. He wouldn't have done that if he didn't know what was going on.
I want to get this other